They say it's not the crime that creates trouble, it's the cover-up. But sometimes it's both, as with the pedophilia epidemic in the Catholic Church and the attempt to hide it, and now a narrower but deeply troubling scandal at a distinguished American university.
Indictment. The grand jury report contains specific detail. There are
conduct
multiple
their own investigation to decide exactly what went wrong here at Penn State University.
I love you all. Hey, great.
What do you want to say to Penn State?
Tomorrow we'll talk a little bit.
Why did you guys come out?
What do you want to say to Penn State?
Because I want to say hello to all these great students who I love.
In court today, he described what he did next, saying he called head coach Joe Paterno the next morning, telling Paterno what he saw. But keeping him honest, according to Paterno's grand jury testimony, which was read back in court today, so that's the first time we're actually hearing the grand jury testimony, Paterno did not notify them immediately because, and get this, he didn't want to interfere with their weekends.
They rallied at the steps of Joe Paterno's home.
Hey, God bless every single word.
They shouted their support from the administration steps.
He is being held accountable and he has not been discharged. Let our judicial process follow through. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty.
They even rallied in front of a likeness of Joe Pa himself. Students rallying across campus tonight, believing the sex abuse scandal has their school under siege.
It's not fair that we're getting so much criticism when we're so much more than 5 or 6 people that made a grave mistake.
Head coach Joe Paterno says he wanted to speak out on the matter today.
Got a lot of questions, and I was hoping I was going to be able to answer them today. But we'll try to do it as soon as we can.
But Paterno's son and legal counsel says the university canceled his father's weekly press conference.
He did, in fact, want to do this at the press conference today. Unfortunately,
coaching Saturday.
Guys, the status quo holds. We have no knowledge.
At Penn State, a little after 10 p.m., the trustees come out with a dramatic announcement. Coach Joe Paterno fired, the university president fired, all for their role in the child abuse scandal there, and you saw the emotions explode across campus.
We're seeing it again right now, end of an era at Penn State, and mixed emotions, and yes, many unhappy people about it, taking to the streets, fighting with police overnight. Our weekend anchor, Dan Harris, was caught right in the middle of it, and he joins us now from State College, Pennsylvania. How you doing this morning, Dan?
I'm doing all right, Robin. Good morning to you. It was really a wild night. It all started after students here learned that Joe Paterno had been fired and that it had happened over the phone, not even a face-to-face meeting.
According to the investigation, which took 8 months to complete, Paterno and others in power at Penn State showed, quote, shocking disregard for child victims.
Evidence is self-preservation sets in, and when people have this type of information, they just deny that it's actually occurring because they're concerned about it affecting their career.
It's 267 pages, but from what you have been able to see so far, what has your reaction been?
You know, not stunned. A lot of the things that are in the report, Lindsay, are things that we heard. Certainly nobody is spared in this report. It is a scathing, lengthy report in which the finger is essentially pointed at everyone, from the Board of Trustees.
Earlier, Paterno issued a statement saying, "I'm absolutely devastated by the developments in this case. I grieve for the children and their families, and I pray for their comfort and relief." He says, "This is a tragedy. It is one of the great sorrows of my life. With the benefit of hindsight, I wish I had done more."